Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Ventus, Rocky, Fumo. Sheesh. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Sorry if there's a... You know, by now I always thought that I would have had this figured out by now, but you know, sometimes when my brain's kind of in space, I don't really know what to do. You know what I mean? I just turn on the stream and then I'm confused and I'm like, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do anymore. So I just turn it on and I switch screens and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk about something, I think. Currently heading out to work. I could set up myself to join 2 before I really have to start working. Okay, I mean, do what you would like. Also, welcome Mattax. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to reply to the poll. I used to do ranked on this stream, and then I kind of like was like, it's more fun to play against viewers, so maybe I'll just do that. But now we're in gold 3, so I don't know anymore. If people wanted to watch that, I guess. Because I think if we... Oh goodness, my apologies. I think if we wait one more ranked season, we're gonna be in silver, and then we can just start roasting people in silver. Nightwolf VT, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome Plute. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so I apologize. I don't know. I did the thing where, have you ever slept in a bunch and like, and you're like, wow, I kind of feel like, you know, I got some good sleep. I was able to sleep for a large quantity of time and I feel fairly refreshed, but like, I don't feel very present, if that makes sense. I'm pretty like, you know, I just feel like I'm on a different planet right now. Hello, Lyria, how are you? I'm doing alright. Friendly reminder, my first name is Flaris. So normally I go by Flaris or Flar. I'm doing pretty good though. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. How are you doing? Rank be a pain sometimes. That happens sometimes when most times when I sleep and I feel somehow more tired than if I woke up early. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm referring to, Mattax, is that like I feel well rested, but I feel kind of like tired and a bit out of it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hey, Flar, sorry for... I'm assuming that means the other day, because I wasn't yesterday. You were drunk as fuck anyways, love you. You know, whether you were drunk or not, I think is a little besides the point. Please, understand the purpose of why I issued a ban. That is all. All is good. As long as you know. Generally, when I'm like, please stop doing a thing, it would be appropriate to not do that anymore. Nightwolf on Twitch says, I'm good, just chilling before your appointment. You have an appointment? Is that a good thing? Is it a good appointment or a bad appointment? Like, are you about to like walk into one of your most life-threatening medical procedures? And you're just like, oh yeah, I just figured I'd like tune into this random Master Duel stream before I like go have open heart surgery on myself. That's terrifying. I hope it's not that. So I try avoiding alcohol. Yeah, I think it's good to acknowledge the, you know, the actual effects of alcohol and what it does to you. For some people, that means pure abstinence, and some people that doesn't. So, all right, Air, have a good time at your work. So we have our first challenger. By the way, if you'd like to join the room code is on the top left. It is easier for me to manage who I duel against if you tell me your name in chat and ask to join the queue, because that means I can know who I'm playing against. So I heard you have a dump truck. That is correct, Rocky. Did you know that I have a dump truck? I own one. Actually, wait, who told you that? I don't know. Maybe I should be concerned. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't necessarily shown you this. I don't know. Have I shown you guys my swimsuit art? Like, this kind of also demonstrates it. I showed you... Didn't I show you guys the succubus art the other day too? In 1 second. I actually have it as a thumbnail for, I think, the previous Master Duel stream, so, like, you can also see it there. But, like, I need people to understand the particularness of this. Right? So here's me. You can see that I have no feet. I know, what a tragedy. But, like, look, man. I don't know what that looks like to you. But, I've got hips and thighs for days. So, it is very important to me. It's very important. It actually looks really good as, like, a transparent stand-in. Damn. You can't really see the thigh squish when it's against the black background. But yeah, there's some thigh squish there. Very good. So. I know that my armor makes me look like a washboard because I am one, but also, like, you know. That's why at the... Here, let me move my model up. Where is it? That's why, like, when you... Oh, I can't. I'm unlocked. Okay, hold on a second. That's why when you make it past... Right? I guess you can't see my cursor. Yeah, let me see. Capture cursor. Right, so, like... You can see my cursor, right? Look. I'll put you in the queue in a second, Stardrain. So, right, there's, like, the entire upper body, right? Which is mostly flat or in one direction. But, like, as soon as you hit below this line, it just, like, goes outward. Right? As implied by, like this. There's just, like, implied curvature. After you get past the hip area. Alright, that is all. Wait, what were you talking about? Well, somebody asked, or somebody said, I heard you have a dump truck. And I said, yes, I do. Like, you know, it's really, really important. Wait, what's inside the leg strap? Just stuff. So sorry, I missed a whole bunch of this stuff. Setting up. Holy shit. Yeah, never skip leg day. Flat on top, thick below. Yes. That is the appropriate degree. Where's Von Legria? I guess that's a way of saying it. Oh, also, I have a thing to show all of you. I know it's not perfect yet, but I figured it's, like, good enough to show people. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna continue rigging more of it, but also we have a little boy. We have a lad. He like he rotates around with me and stuff. It's got a little bit of wiggle physics. I do this. The stuff wiggles around a bit. Yeah. I wish I could maybe consider doing more with him. Like, I wanted to have my arms hugging him, because that'd be kind of cute. But currently they are just floating attached to me. Anyways. Let's hop into some duels. So Star Drain wanted to be in the queue, so let me do that. And Doog entered first. So we'll put Star on deck. You will be next after the first one. Then we have... Okay. Oh my goodness, I missed a whole bunch of stuff. So Blue Eyes White Dragon? What? Okay. Cute lad. You'll join as well. Okay, so... I think we have... Ventus. Matax. Okay. So that'll be our queue for now. I'm starting with Doog. I don't know what I want to play today, honestly. I practiced a little more with this deck. Is this the changed version? I think this is the edited version. So why don't we, like... Let's jam a game of this, just cuz. I don't think I'm going to be playing it the entire time, though. It's only got about 30 minutes to be here. Alright. Why don't we... I know you just said the cool anime line or whatever, but Ventus mentioned they're only going to be here for about 30 minutes. If it's okay, I think I'm going to play against them first. Just because they have a time constraint. I feel so bad. I didn't expect you to literally dunk me with the anime line. That makes it super awkward now, but... Let's do that. I'm sorry. I will remove Ventus. We're going to put now instead, Van Grook is on deck. I'd feel really bad if Ventus was like third in line, even though they were here at the start and got kind of like memed on. You might end up losing anyways, but you'll try your best. You know, winning is not the goal, so don't worry about it. What happened? I went to get water. Ventus only has like 30 minutes, so I figured I'd play against them first. Which means that Doug or Van Grook is on deck, so they'll be next. And then we're gonna go from there. As if I normal summon something, right? Well, far I thought I'd just pop in. Welcome, Eric's. How's it going? We're here to have fun. Yeah, and sometimes winning is fun for people. Definitely there's more to it, though. I think it's this one. We're gonna normal summon this retaliating sea elf of this thing. And then we also have a... We actually don't even need to... We don't even have to make the Verte. Because we just have the Fusion Destiny in our hand. I don't know what that means for the rest of this combo, but... Okay. We are being Dragon Maiden. Part of the war. You know, you'd think by now that I would understand what Parlor does, but I'm gonna be real with you, I super don't. I just know that the... Actually, I think I know what Kitchen does. Kitchen is the, like, actual tutor one, right? Like, the one that's just hard tutors like anything. Oh, I just realized we can't actually Fusion Destiny because we're gonna be making Invincible Atlas. And we can't, like, use Fusion Destiny and then go into Invincible Atlas because we'll be locked. That's really funny. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do this. Attach Resonance Insect, pitching Fusion Destiny. I love Dragon Maid, both the archetype and the anime. I agree. Dragon Maid, the anime, is very wholesome. Dragon Maid, the archetype, is also... I was gonna say wholesome, but I don't know if that's, like, the correct word that I was thinking of, you know? I was thinking of some kind of word. I don't know if wholesome was the actual word. Do I want to shuffle this stuff back? So if I sack these 3, to make Atlas, I'll have 3 in the graveyard, so I think we can shuffle all this back. 2, 3. That wasn't ideal. So they tutored for Chamber, which means that shuffling away Chamber probably means something. I don't know what we're searching off of this Resonance Insect. I think it's normally like Doomdozer or something. Oh, you know what? Oh, Sting Lancer's once per turn. Okay, let's do this. I think it's gonna be Doomdozer sending something. Chambers the searcher for Dragon Maid? I see. Did not know that. Kitchen also has some kind of search to it, right? Like, I swear that's correct. So we already used Goki Pole, so we're gonna send this boy. And then we're going to... I think we sacked the Doomdozer to make another guy, so that we can put an insect in the graveyard for the 2-link. Let's do this. Can we not summon it? No, we still have 2. Okay. Let's make this person, and then we should have enough to bring the thing back. I'm trying to make the 3. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna banish everything except for this one, because it's our monster negate. And then this one's gonna become this one. I think this is how you play this deck. I think there's different things that aren't the things that I did. But I don't know what they are, so who knows? I love the new Kamen Rider anime. You know what's really interesting? Is that I heard Kamen Rider is dope as hell. Like, actually one of the most goated animes of all time. I've never watched it. So, like, what is it even about? Because, like, I don't know. I heard it's amazing, though. My name is pronounced Dogees, not Dogi. Okay. Dogees. Got it. I'll remember, like, Dojin Cheese. So, like, kind of like Dogees. It's sort of like the same sound, right? I can associate those two things together. Actually, am a little concerned because I think Dragon Maid can just beat over Atlas. And then, like, I don't actually know how much this monster negate's gonna do anything. Because we basically have 2 monster negates in that set. Like, I don't know how all this is gonna go. Okay, they've made the balls. It's the balls card. Ah, they're passing back. They did not have anything. I was like, am I gonna get like hyper wombo comboed into like into changeover into like attack you 7 billion times and now you're dead, Keck WXD? It was apparently not the case. Let's resistance attack. Wrong zone for the ball. Does the ball need to be in the extra monster zone exactly? I maybe could have read the effect. Yeah, if this is in the extra monster zone, that's what it is. Ooh, I got hatched. It's not very nice. Well, originally I was gonna summon the bee trooper sting. Now we're doing this. Shuffle away this dragon. I could tell you, but it would need like 30 minutes for each rider, and there's 23 riders, not counting the era riders. So it sounds like there's a lot of stuff. I mean, could you tell me about like the basis of the anime instead of like specifics, or is it generally like a each season is kind of a little different, so you have to like approach it in that manner? Because if that is the case, then like, you know, not much to do. But okay, so we're gonna link off our Atlas, I think. Just checking to see if any of these other ones have insect restrictions, but I'm pretty sure they don't. We're gonna link off the Atlas so that we can make an X-Code talker, and then we're gonna like rebuild the Atlas afterwards. Let's go this. I'm going to attach Goki Pole to one of the things that we're gonna link off. We're going to make an access code featuring. I was gonna link this off, but I actually think that's incorrect. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's fine. If we end up not having lethal here, then that's kind of bad. It means I made a mistake, Reno. Did this in the wrong order. Okay, let's get Killer Needle, our Wink material, and then you are going to banish to destroy this. This is going to shuffle back our Atlas. And we drew DP. That's kind of like cool. We're just gonna make our Atlas and then hope this is good enough. It's 83. Probably fine. Get him! Wow! Watch out! Alright, Ventus, thank you for the game. Yeah, unfortunately... I'm not sure how bad shuffling away that chamber was for you, but it kind of seemed like the only thing you did that game, which is maybe unfortunate. But thank you for the duel. We had Dojis on standby, so we will play against you. I think I played a lot of B-Troopers last time, so I don't know if I want to specifically play it. I'll play this one. Audio is cutting out. Oh no. Is that for everybody? Audio is fine for me. Okay. Might be on your end, Rocky, I'm not sure. Audio is going over. Okay. Thank you. helps us understand what the problem is. So it might be on your end, Rocky, yeah. You just closed and restarted the stream. Yeah, I don't... It's interesting. I'm not sure when sometimes if that happens, like... I'm not sure why that happens sometimes, I guess is what I was wanting to say. But yeah, the anime is based on the events of Kamen Rider. W? Pronounced as double? Oh, Kamen Rider Double. Where this character is taking a case to find a witch. Right. So, I appreciate you going into this explanation. However, I think the purpose of me asking was that I have no idea what Kamen Rider is. So, I don't know any of the characters, kind of what the point is, etc., etc. But it sounds like my understanding of Kamen Rider now is that they have cases, and on one of the cases they went to find a witch. Now, is this like a witch as far as like are we talking like Soul Eater witch? Or are we talking like witch from the medieval ages? Also, we have 69% voting for yes, they would like to see a ranked stream. So, nice. That's all I wanted to say. Nice. Fumo would like to be added to the dual queue. Absolutely. On deck, we have Star. So, Star, you will be next. And then we have Fumo. I don't know how I feel about this one. First of all, we're getting masqueraded, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we get named on. Pretty sussy start, if you ask me. I wonder if we want to Murmillo so that we can find the negate a special summon activation trap card. I think we'll do that. I was thinking Imperm maybe, but start with this, hopefully good well. Into two set cards. Yeah, triple Mantis is pretty unlucky. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is in the realm of being unlucky. No, someone voted for yes. You changed it off of 69%. Now it's 73%. Damn it. Can we get some like no voters for the like having a ranked duel stream so that we can get it back down to 69? Because that'd be pretty cool. You know, I don't know, but for whatever reason, I just kind of like 69, so I feel like going back down to that would be pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this has ever been summoned before. I have never seen this. I've never seen this at all. So is this gonna destroy my Murmillo? Because that's kind of sad. Oh no! Well, they destroyed it. That's unfortunate. 'Tis the life of going second. Like, she can sometimes float, and she can make objects float. I see. Also, welcome, Rance. Not much is up. My brain is discernibly in space. So, you know, that's kind of where we're at right now. I haven't touched grass today. Normally I try to touch grass before stream so that I feel more awake, but I did not touch grass today. So we unfortunately can't negate the search, which is kind of bad. So I don't think it is correct to try pull that card. Could be mistaken. I'm a little concerned. I feel like this is just kind of like... It's kind of like me getting hard nutted on. I don't know if that's what it looks like to anybody else, but it's kind of how it feels like to me. Imagine Harpy's Feather Duster. The amount of times I've been dustered about playing this deck is like a lot. It makes me very sad. If I get dustered, I'll be rather... I was gonna say upset, but I don't know if I'd be upset. I'd just be sad. Oh wow. Whoa, guys, are they playing Frightfurs? Is that the deck they're playing? That's the deck, right? Was a Frightfur deck? Oh wait, no. I was thinking of a different one. I was thinking of Luna Lights. Alright. Wrong deck archetype. Did you hear the news story? They made Tony the Tiger a VTuber now. It's only a matter of time before his rival Count Chocula becomes a VTuber and a leprechaun for Lucky Charms. Yeah, so I mean, this is the interesting thing, or I guess the thing that I find really interesting about VTubers is that, like, I feel like we've been using avatars or caricatures to, like, represent people, like, for a really long time. Like, it's not really a new concept to be, like, there were animated shorts of, like, Tony the Tiger before, right? Like, that already existed, if that makes sense. Like, we have enough suspension of disbelief as a society to be like, oh yeah, that's just cool, great. I love them being a mascot or something. We actually even know that it's been a thing even before that, because you would have people who dress up as mascots for, like, sports games and stuff. Like we already know, right? The only difference is that for a VTuber, you're actually, like, you're making it as a person who controls an avatar in real time, right? And instead of it being like a video game where you're moving around, like, the input is you moving around somebody with, like, a controller, it's just like a translation of your face, right? I don't know. I think it's interesting, but also, like, I'm a little surprised anybody is shocked that this exists. That's fair. I hope Count Chocula has boobs. That'd be pretty funny. Kamen Rider is a really fun series to get into, and you really don't need to watch the previous Kamen Rider unless you want to watch the movie. This is all fair. But again, I simply do not understand. I have no idea. I'm still in the dark. I'm sure I'll watch it once upon a time. One day. Frightfur looking good? Yeah, wow. Look at this Frightfur deck. I'm pretty sure I'm dead, right? Like, oh, they can super poly the face down to make, like, another attacker? Ooh, does this have an effect? Do it. Do it. Activate the effect. Do it. Do it, you fool. They saw me search for it, so like, I don't know. Are you just like not allowed to activate this? Yeah, okay. Alright, good game. You got me. Unfortunately, my going second hand was triple mantis. I tried my best. Thank you for the duel. Floodgate apparently does not do a whole lot against fusion spells and stuff. Good to remember for next time. Alright, Star. We're going. Trap checks can't go second. They can go second. You just need to, you know, have the appropriate going second tools. Like, some disruption probably would be ideal. Probably some, like you can have pretty aggressive hands, right? Like, I went second in the Duelist Cup versus someone. I think it was literally Sword Sword. I don't think it was 10U Sword Sword. But they had, Barone and the Sword Soul Negate. Like, the Monster Negate. And basically, I went, like, normal summon any trap tricks, which forces them to do something when I go into Sarah. And I was like, okay, we're gonna activate, like, this Parallel Exceed in my hand. And then they're gonna negate the Parallel Exceed, so I'll flip this, like, the Phantom Knights card to summon a Murmillo and pop their back row. It's just, like, I don't know. You can have stuff to do. Obviously, trap checks is a go first deck, but I think like any other deck in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can just like have extenders that make it really difficult for your opponent to do stuff. Good duel, Sir Knight. Thank you for the duel. Doji's. Next time. We'll get you next time. I will show you my holes next time. And then you'll fall into them and get wrecked. I love Kamen Rider Sentai. Got their Hoki charm. Honestly, would love Flaris in a Super Sentai outfit. So, Rance, it's interesting. I said this before, but I like literally don't know what a Kamen Rider is. Do you want to take your stab at explaining what it is? Because I don't know what it is. I'm playing against magicians. Is that correct? Oh. What is the effect? You can special summon this from hand by discarding a card. If it's things, you can add a Dark Magician. Alright. Take this bottomless. Also say goodbye to your back row. We'll see to that night. Sorry, I was just thinking, that's a really interesting response to "I'll show you my holes." That's a, you know, that's a good one. It's a good response. Honestly, not exactly what I was expecting, but. Boop. Was it Eternal Soul? Yeah. Could have been Eternal Soul. I think they would have set face up the circle. That is a really good top deck. So we're going to make a DP here with Heavenly Prison on standby. The nice thing about this is that we can DPE our own set card, and we don't actually need to do stuff for whatever. Do you have anything planned for when you hit 1K subs? I've been thinking of a few things, but I'm not super sure. The main thing about 1,000 subs, King Astolfo is now following. Yo, I love Astolfo. How's it going? Oh, Star Bricked only had 2 playable cards. Well, I will try to make your death painless. Yeah, I had like a couple things maybe thinking for 1K. The interesting thing is that I feel like for every single other milestone, I've tried way too hard for the celebration. And I think for 1K, I want to do like something more chill. Because every other celebration has been like kind of hyper extra. But I also feel like I've been stressing myself out by like preparing those things, so like I might do something a little more chill this time. But yeah, the more direct thing is that at 1,000 subs I can apply for monetization, which means we can have memberships. It also requires me to have 4,000 public watch hours. Thank you for the dual star. Sorry you bricked. I bottomlessed your thing because I was like hoping you had more stuff in hand, but I can put you at the bottom. Oh, I forgot to say Matax is on deck. So now Fumo is on deck. Matax we are currently playing. But yeah, after 4,000 public watch hours, maybe we'll also do some like emote drawing. I don't know. So yeah, because my emotes were drawn like a year ago, so they have a different sort of style to them. So I might redo all of those. Also, kind of in line with I guess having memberships available, but. Yeah, Asalfo, do you fancy yourself a game of Yugi Mons? Because we can play some Yugi Mons. Okay, do you know Power Rangers? It's kind of like that. Kamen Rider is part of the Super Sentai genre. Basically think Japanese superheroes that have outfits like Power Rangers. I see. Do you know about Power Rangers? So my memories of Power Rangers are from when I have locked away the memories of my childhood to be later resurfaced by a therapist. Is my opinion of my childhood. So I don't remember a whole lot about Power Rangers. But they're like a lot more emotional than the usual Power Ranger. Yeah, I imagine that's because of like the whole... I just realized this hand's like terrible. Actually hilarious. I can't believe they would do this to me. I think this means we can banish Verte though, which is nice. We could also do that. We'll keep the Baguska. Get rid of the Stagda. Shall do my best to not lose this time. Don't feel pressured. It's a giant step for the future. Just keep determined on that goal. Some make it, others don't. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know... Interestingly, I actually think goal-oriented thinking is, like... fine. It's okay. I don't know how much I care too much about specific milestones, but I think the only milestone I literally care about is 1K, and that's literally because I want to be able to offer membership to people. And the reason why I want to offer membership to people is literally just because, like, I want to draw 7 million emotes of just like me, but in a small square form that people can spam when things happen. That is what I want. Literally ever since I started. Like, I debuted with, I think, like 10 emotes drawn, with the assumption that they would be able to be used on thing. Yes, thank you, Star, for using an emote. But yeah. Also, I added DP to your Dark Magician deck just so it's a bit better. Sorry, I'm sorry if I laughed at that too fast, but I was like, damn, I don't know if DPE actually makes Dark Magicians better. Like, I'm literally just not sure if it fits well into the deck. I'm sure it can, right? Dark Magician doesn't have any kind of, like, weird summoning restriction, right? But I guess I don't know if they can make Verte. So... we'll find out. Also, welcome, Sunny. It's because the double version is like how 4 gets censored most animes. The same was done to Power Rangers. They cut out most of the good scenes from the series. Interesting. Kamen Rider, even without the censorship, is quite different. Yeah, I mean, interestingly, I agree with the concept that, like, I don't know how else to say this, but, like, I kind of agree with the concept that, I didn't check actually which one was selected. Oh, it was Spell Traps? I actually kind of made a mistake then. I shouldn't have DB'd yet. It's okay, though. You know, different... series that are very similar to each other often have key differences that are really important for changing, like, the tone or importance of the work, which I think is just important to acknowledge. So, Rance basically said, like, Kamen Rider is like Power Rangers, just so that, to help me understand kind of what it's about, but I fully recognize that they're different. Or, like, they probably hit differently based on, like, how the story beats are lined out, etc., all those kinds of things, so. I love to fight if I had it downloaded. Oh, I see. Yeah, Soda, you actually commented on one of my most recent posts, which is unfortunate, because I was going to reply to it and basically be like, I appreciate your optimism, but the problem is that, like, if a coder's website goes down and it's just not available anymore, then there's a high possibility that it's just not, you know, it might just not come back. I don't know. Yeah, anyway. Interesting. So it seems there's a couple of, like, physical differences in the uniform that do stuff about transformations, and there's some story differences as well. I'm gonna draw 2 here. Oh damn, I didn't know? That's a shame. Yeah, so I don't think I know how to, I don't know how to re-implement it, because I have never coded an API before. Like, I've never coded, like a two programs talking to each other type of program. So, I have no idea. What do I want to do here? Because, like, I could make a Curlaria. I just don't know if that's good. I kind of want to, like, leave Sarah on the board so that I can, like, get rid of stuff like this. I think I'm just gonna do that. Alright, we have 2 walls of text that I really like to read, but I'm focusing. Okay, so. It does because you have a lot of low effect monsters that you can't really have on your field because it'll get bunked by the enemy. If they're not linked away, so you can link the 2 main things. That's an ideal starting hand. Okay. Got it. So it sounds like there is a way to use DPE basically in a magician deck. Because as someone that also has childhood that is mostly locked away, I definitely understand. For me, though, I think I vividly remember the things I watched, not anything that happened, since it was embarrassing. Let's say the TV shows and movies, kind of what I pushed for as a kid. One few bright moments. True. Ma'am? Alright. She's hella cute. I wonder why I think that way, but, you know, that's cool. What does it do? Discard one card, destroy spell traps. Damn. That's not a quick effect, right? So I can just, like, throw DPE at it? What is the level of Max C? It is a level 2. It's a 2-star. I hope you're okay now, though. I love you. Well, we're doing alright. We're existing. I don't think my childhood was the worst that it could be, by any means. I just think I recognize the influences that it has on my current state of being. I thought that just said destroy spell cards. Interesting. I made a little bit of a mistake on that. Yeah, Sonny, I have a no backseating policy, just so you're aware. And I assure you that I don't think I need help playing a card game. I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'm good. It pops equal to copy of type. I see. So can you take me off the queue for now? I got stuff to do. Okay, Star. Thank you for playing. If you come back and you'd like to be ratted, let me know. Every time there was Samurai Jack or Megas XLR, Little Rance was glued to the TV. That's fair. Is this specials on it? Joke is straight. I'm trying to think of what I watched when I was younger. I actually think one of the first anime I ever watched ever was Inuyasha. That was a TV show. Certainly was a TV show. Hello, Rav. Welcome. It's a classic. Sure is. Well, I appear to be fighting against an infinite value engine. And I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. Music seems to be quite hype. Yeah, I think the tracks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are quite good. Just out of curiosity, to anybody who said yes to me doing the ranked stream, is there like a particular thing you would want to see? Like, do we take Medolces to Diamond 1 for the 70 millionth time? Or like what do we want? Or is it just like, it would be interesting to watch me play ranked? And that's kind of like it. I think I'll wait for the Jax Knight to be summoned here. vtuber to Diamond 1. We can try that. I don't know if vtuber is good enough to get to Diamond 1, but sure. I want to see you suffer? I mean, seeing how well you're doing? Yeah, definitely that. Control no monsters, you can do this. Take 2 things from your deck. Or special summon each monster. Disgusting. So they had the backup plan. But yeah, Rav, it sounds like basically anything that I do on ranked, as long as it causes me suffering, is what you're interested in seeing. I wasn't aware my chat was hard S energy. Any meme deck in ranked would be fun. Yeah, so the question kind of becomes, right? Like, did we want to get to Diamond 1, or did we want to, like, or did we want to, like, mess around on ranked ladder with a meme deck? You know what I mean? Because I think, unfortunately, the thing about meme decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that, like, it's really hard to climb, because everything in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so high power level. So it's just not really effective to, you know, to do it. So we seem to be at a little bit of an impasse here. I don't really have the material to break through on their stuff. Their infinite value generators. My opponent, you know, basically reshuffled a whole bunch of stuff and can, I think, just summon all their stuff back, which is kind of a problem. But I don't have, like, any other value generator outside of DPE. So all of my trap cards kind of, like, go to the graveyard, don't get me anything. It's kind of a problem. Messing around would be fun. Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't know what the difference is between, like, having viewer duels and, like, fighting on rings. Right? Hit them with Karibo, he's so cute. They instantly surrender. Okay. I think we can just let this resolve. On rank, you find meta decks. Against viewers, you find fun decks. I guess that's fair. It's like I don't... Yeah, that's actually a fair observation. So if people want to see me play meme decks against, like, the meta, right? Then it, like, kind of hits different. Okay. So if I try to destroy this, they just get their material back. So we want to do this in the end phase. We can't because they have a thing. So I think we want to destroy this now. Like vTubers destroying the cringe birds. Can vTubers beat the cringe birds? I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. Yeah, I think one of the big problems here right now is I can't interact with their spell card very well. What if it's like ashable or something? Birds are weak to hand traps? Hmm. We have to destroy this, unfortunately. We don't get a turn to attack them. Very sad. I think it'd be super dope if I could draw a Trap Tricks one of these turns. I think that'd be, like, kind of cool. They discard a Joker, I imagine. Oh, they discarded their other copy of Joker Straight. Oh, because... Okay, got it. Man, this is literally like a control deck's nightmare. All you boys need lessons from... Okay, all you need is lessons from my boy Weevil Underwood. He'll teach you the ways of creating strong decks, plus you can throw other people's cards in the sea. Yo, true. Yeah, we like super need to draw some kind of value something here, I think. DP has been doing a pretty decent job of holding the line, but our opponent basically always draws Joker Straight plus cards. So the current problem is that they have a Joker straight in their hand. Or I think that's what it's called. They have the spell card. So if they activated it, which I guess they can't anymore, because they... Yeah, so they set 2. I'm a bit confused by this. But it was kind of like, if they had a way to force me to get my DP off of the board, and then they, like, played it again, then that'd be, like, a huge problem. Yeah, we also literally can't deal with the infinite recurring value from graveyard. Not really sure what we're looking for, to be honest. Like, I do want a Trap Tricks card to make a Sarah and then, like, kind of make this Parallel Exceed, but I'm not actually sure what our specific game plan is. I just know that DP doesn't seem to be enough right now, so... Always painful seeing boss monsters dying like that. Not sure I follow, but... Currently, I think we are in true suffering. This is what hell looks like. Oh, God. Essentially, a monster that's hard to summon gets killed easily. Happened to me when I used to work so hard to summon Great Moth, dies shortly after. Part of the game, but it's painful. Well, I'm just kind of curious why the value judgment for, like, the boss monster is higher than the value of having an interactive card. Right? So there's, like, a bias slanted towards, like, well, that card was really cool, and then, like, you stopped it from happening. Right? But it's like, it's hard to do one thing, and it's easier to do the other thing. Whereas I don't necessarily think it's easy to correctly place your interactives cards. Right? Yo, if I could draw a Trap Tricks, though, that'd be super dope. Any day now. It'd be, like, really awesome. I could draw myself a Trap Tricks. There's a reason why people play the opponent's deck with Egyptian, and it's for that special summon 3 cards without using your normal summon. I see. I don't actually see, I'm just kind of like assuming here. My opponent is passing. When I say boss monster, I basically mean your powerhouse one that takes a while to set up. Lots of archetypes have them. In the past, Exodia or Blue Eyes. Yeah, so do you actually know what card they summoned, though? I don't actually think that's the boss monster of their deck. Right. Well, we drew a Prospy. I don't actually know if that's good. Can Prospy away 3 cards, I think. Oh my god. I just, like, can't draw a single Trap Tricks in the Trap Tricks, the, like, mono Trap Tricks deck. It's not actually true, it's not a mono Trap Tricks deck, but, like, goddamn. I'm gonna, like, I'm losing brain cells here. Ah, hello, Lone. Sorry, I didn't, I've been so focused on this game, like, my opponent has 7 bajillion walls of value, and I don't really know what else to do, except for sit here and watch the world burn. Saw 3200 attack, and old Yu-Gi-Oh! Head would assume that that was their boss monster. Yeah, so interestingly, the reason why I bring this up specifically is that the card they summoned was a destruction card. So, like, you know, the card they made wasn't really a destruction card. It was or it wasn't a boss monster card, it was a destruction card. So actually, if their card got to activate their effect, it would have destroyed all of my cool cards. But your knee-jerk reaction was to be like, I can't believe you destroyed their boss monster, it feels so bad. I was like, man, Rance, fucking, like, give me a break, dude. Christ. I'm out here fighting for my life, and you're like, damn, you destroyed their cool card. I am literally clawing out of the abyss right now, and what you tell me is like, crawl harder. Like, man. Can't believe it, dude. Once this deck gets started, it keeps going for a while. I just kind of had trouble getting it started most of the time. Yeah, so sort of the problem here, right, is that, what's it? Is that I can't really interact with your graveyard well. I don't know how that feels. I'm not sure what you're referring to. What's interesting here is I have an idea, I just don't think it's good enough. But I do have an idea. But if I drew a single Trap Tricks in the last 10 turns, that'd be nice. But... Welcome back, Lone. So what you playing? I'm currently playing against Knight's Infinite Value deck. I am playing Trap Tricks, which I think is not ideal against this deck. Toss a coin and gain the appropriate effect. Okay, if it's face down, does that mean it doesn't work? Because I think I have to do a couple things here. So I think the first thing is that we're gonna Floodgate. And then the second thing is that I'm going to... Oh, actually, I think the Floodgate wasn't necessary. Oh. We're gonna IDP the Joker. Because I need this and a King's Knight to be upside. basically. I would like those to be banished. So I think there's a problem here, which is that, like, I think if it flips and it destroys my thing, okay. So I overused one interaction, which kind of sucks. Because I've been waiting on the floodgate trap hole for like 7 turns. I finally decided to use it, and I think it wasn't correct. That was a cool looking card. Yeah, that one actually looked like their boss monster. You were never able to destroy my malicious bane. I think that is correct. It was too thick. Alright. Is it gonna finally be the day that we can top deck? Care if I duel you after? We do have a duel queue. So currently the next person to duel is Fumo. And I think they've been waiting for the last like 40 minutes. I can add you to the queue. I would not mind doing that. But you will be waiting a number of turns. Can I make a request for no DPU? Sure. I manage the queue manually, so there's unfortunately no bot that handles it for me. But yes. Okay, so we're gonna banish this, and then we're gonna DPE and throw this at one of their other cards. Yeah, Laundry is a good dragon. She becomes the bigger dragon in battle phase, which is pretty cool. Ooh, turn 16 in it. I have to be very careful about when I activate DPE now. Because, again, this deck can basically put, like, 6k worth of damage on the field at, like, complete random. So, like, they're gonna Joker straight and summon a bunch of stuff. Right. And we can deal with the thing that they summon afterwards, but we can't directly deal with this because I will die if I try to destroy any of these things. I will lose the game. But basically that also means that on any turn that they can out the DPE while also doing this, it means I die. So. Sounds kind of funny, not gonna lie. Which one? Which one sounds kind of funny? Because I don't actually know what you're referring to, but... Knowing me, at some point I would just go full monkey. Like, in this game? I think my opponent did that a number of turns ago. Odd glitch happening at the moment, should be fine though. I don't know what the glitch is. I slap 8k plus on the field regularly, which kind of gets boring. Oh, I see. Yeah, basically if they had any other kind of, like, you know, thing to activate here, that'd be good. But... man, we are like... we are struggling. So we've banished a King's Knight, and then one King's Knight is here, which means I believe one is still in the deck. I want to be greedy here, because I want to activate the trap card, but I don't actually know if the trap card, activating the trap card is correct. I think we're going to do this. More random is more fun for me. You're a gambling type of man. I see. The trap will literally kill you slowly. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's correct, though, to use it this turn. Want to hear something else you've come up with? Sure. What else have you come up with? You only need 6 to 7 cards to entirely OTK. Isn't that a lot of cards? Doesn't matter if I have like a defense position monster. So it's Numeron Network, but you need like 5 or 6 cards. I mean, sure, you could tell me about it. I think this is the end for me. I mean, like, I don't know about that. Like, I've really been trying to have any other way to generate value, and I've only been top decking spells and traps. Oh, man. Alright. Then I activate Joker's Straight and summon the 3 cards that I've summoned for the last 20 turns. My opponent cries softly to themselves. And then I activate Joker's Straight for the 20th turn in a row. Christ, man. This is literally like DPE versus the world. Discard Joker Straight. Add King's Knight. Summon King's Knight. Summon Jack's Knight. We're popping off. Oh my god. I mean, that'd be really good. Like, doesn't do anything right now, but damn, I wish it did. Oh, that's really good. I don't know if I'm dead, though. Because they can summon something here, right? So, for some reason, the last time this was like an issue. Oh, and this is destroyed and sent to the graveyard. So, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they have a monster card in their hand, I think, or they could have drawn one, so we actually just need to let DPE die here. We can't actually activate it. Because if I activated it, I guess, like, they would negate it. You know, that's actually fair. I thought what would happen is it gets negated, and then, that would be a problem. But I actually think, yeah. Managed to come up with an OTK using burn damage. Man, Twitch is just lag city for me today. That's really unfortunate. Could also be me. I'm sorry to hear that, Lone. It's really frustrating when technology just kind of, like, doesn't cooperate with you. Okay, so we've drawn some trap tricks. Oh my god. Holy moly. We did it. We summoned some cards. We've gotten some gasoline. I don't even think this is gonna win me the game, but, like, man, we sure as heck do have some gasoline now. The granite doesn't even, like, do what I want it to anymore. Like, whole cone. So I want to summon Sarah, but I don't actually know if it's good enough. We've got Bottomless, Bloodgate. Yeah, we actually still have Trap Bulls in our deck, so maybe Diona for, or Dionea for this card. We can Parallel Exceed into a Granite, even though that doesn't, like, really do anything. Do you still have no extra deck? I have, like, a few cards in the extra deck. Oh, wait. Does that win the game? This would be a 43. Bro, welcome to House Lyria. Thank you so much for your sub. This might be aggressive. So this only negates activations. It doesn't actually negate, like, the card itself, I think. Oh, this is actually really unfortunate. I only have Earth Links in my graveyard. So I think we do this. Destroy this. Or they just can't activate anything, and I think that's lethal. GG! Holy moly. Like, man, I just... I was like, if I could please draw some gas. If I could draw any gas in the entire world that's not just this DPE. Good game. I think getting those Joker Knights out of there was pretty important. Like I IDP'd one of the Joker Knights and then I called by the other one. Also, sorry. I mean, did you have a deck without an extra deck, like from the event? Because if so, I'd face you with my Shark no extra deck beatdown. We can talk about it when we play. I don't have a no extra deck. I could try making one, but I think for the game. Fumo is next. Which one is you? Is it your boy D's? Is that you? We'll wait for a bit. It's your boy. Can I duel you next if there's still time? Yeah. Well, I mean, you'd be after a lone wolf, but... But yeah, that was fun. Shame that I 2-bricked and could only stall for 22 turns. Yeah, so it's a little interesting, because I recognize that you didn't, like, really draw your boss monster, but there's kind of the interesting downside of the deck that you were playing is that you kept shuffling the same cards back into your deck. Right? So, like, every time you put, like, 3 cards back in your deck that aren't your boss monster, the chances, like, percentage-wise of you drawing your boss monster go down by, like a difference of, you know, you could say 34 out of 40. Like, would be... Or I guess it'd be, yeah, 31 cards, like, say 31 cards in deck, and, like, 3 of them are your boss monster, so that's 3 and 31 versus 3 and 34. It's just kind of, like, unfortunate, you know? Shuffling cards back into your deck isn't necessarily the best. It's interesting because, like, that's sort of why Madolche's is nice, because you can, like, Chateau lets you add everything back to your hand, because shuffling it back into your deck isn't actually good. It's gonna be a perfect time to do some deck testing on Edo Pro. I'm going to Ash that. So it's good for having infinite gas versus specifically trap tricks, but, you know, if the goal is to draw your boss monster, then I think it successfully makes you not draw your boss monster. This is normal summon, right? Yeah. Kitchen. What are you? One graveyard except out here. Huh. It's like pure Dragon Maid? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I was like, wait a second. What is this? What is this continuous spell card that I've never seen in my life? Yu-Gi-Oh! In the past, I summon one monster and lay down a trap card and I end my turn. Alright, I summon Condom, which then allows me to summon this. Which gets me to summon Blow Up Doll. Now, I don't know about that one. We have a House Dragon Maid, which is kind of unfortunate. So I think they can't activate Hospitality again because it got negated, right? Yeah, just gonna go to battle phase. I am so sad. Let me explain what it does by reading 2 paragraphs. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have a lot of text to read, but I think the reality is that a lot of it boils down to, like, this gives you more summons. This finds cards out of your deck. Like, it's not super... It's not actually that intricate. Oh. Okay, I think Diana is gonna let us summon the... Oh, it wasn't a Murmillo. Oh no. Summoning this other Diana even good? So it lets me get back my thing. End phase of your next turn. It's like probably okay. Gets this thing. It's like, do we want to make a DPE or do we want to try getting rid of the thing? I think we want to get rid of this card. Don't think there's anything else like protecting it, so... Like, I really want to make a Sarah, but it's not good because our one activatable trap card is easily play-aroundable by our opponent, so we want to, we want to do this. We don't know if I have a level 8 Dragon Maid, so we're gonna skip on that. I just got a lot of effects, which if you're new, reading all that's a little bit of a hassle. Now, doubt it makes the game complex, just reading the text is painful. Yeah, I agree. So, like, it's interesting, because, like, you know, like I said, there's a lot of text, right? It makes sense that there's a lot of text. The thing, though, is that, like, there's, like, a process in your brain that, like, translates what is, like, all the main text of what is happening, and instead creates what's called a mental model, right? So, like, if you think about someone playing an action game, or, like, think about playing, like a fighting game that's more applicable to you, Vance, right? You don't have to think every single time, like, what is the command for a fireball, right? Because that would be, like, quarter circle forward plus whatever to do your fireball, right? So, like, every time you need a fireball, you don't think about it. You just go, like, fireball happens by doing this, right? And now to extend that, your mental model doesn't just include doing that thing. It extends to, like, when am I supposed to fireball? So, like, there's kind of like an automatic process based on your understanding that goes like, I should fireball in these situations without having to think about it too much. So it's the same thing, like, with a card game. It's actually the same in, like, literally every single game, but yeah. Like, the way to understand how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't to, like, read every single card every single time, all the time. Like, you definitely want to read. But it's to, like, develop a mental model of how the game works so that you can play it. That being said, I know that this summons their boss monster, so I don't know what I want to do about that. So I don't know if their boss monster requires this as a fusion material, but I'm gonna destroy it anyways. We're talking about cognitive functions a little bit. Conditioned stimulus response, unconditioned response, and stimulus. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty on the specific, like, specific words. Right? Yeah, I believe I'm dead. We were unable to get things going, as it were. Alright. Good game, my friend. Was not able to... After Sarah got ruthlessly beaten to death by the dragon, we had no recourse. GG. You read the cards? I just throw random cards out and sometimes win. Interestingly, that's not the worst way to start building a mental model. You could just, like, not read any of the cards and then see what happens. Right? Because, like, your understanding of the system is gonna expand when you, like, actually do things. The room code is in the top left, Lone Wolf. It's right beside the duel queue. Alright, I'm gonna look up the exact definitions for these. Okay. A conditioned stimulus is a stimulus that can eventually trigger a conditioned response. In the described experiment, the conditioned stimulus was the ringing of a bell, and the conditioned response was salivation. Yeah, so basically, when your opponent summons a monster that has an effect, right? Like, you start to think about, like... You start to think about all the things, or all the implications that, like, a normal summon could have on the game. So then you can read it and kind of go like, all right, what does this card actually do? Because there's going to be a lot of text. And then you can go like, all right, well, the game says I can Ash Blossom this, and also that, like, it seems to be some sort of extender or something. Right? So your response is to do something about it. The thing about, like, conditioning, though, Lone Wolf, and why I think it's different, is that, like, it's not necessarily, like, exact, right? So, like, if someone summoned a card and then you're given, like, Ash Blossom as an option, it's not necessarily true that someone would, like, immediately salivate or have the conditioned response, right? Like, a mental model goes outside of automatic responses. But, like, more importantly, what a mental model does is it gives you an understanding to create a response, rather than being like... I mean, I don't know, some people maybe, like, function off of purely conditioned responses. Every single time there's an Ash Blossom prompt, bam, activate it. Every time. Click yes turbo. Also, sorry, can you please play the 2004 visual novel called Clanad? I do not want to play Clanad because I do not want to be sad. You know what's actually really funny, by the way? So, I was watching a VOD of the Niji Sanji concert in Otakuthon. Specifically because I wanted to watch Lyria sing Ring of Fortune. Because, I don't know if people know this, but Plastic Memories gave me depression. And then the first thing that Lyria said before she sang the song was like, hey guys, if you know what this anime is, you have depression. And I'm like, wow, Lyria, why you gotta at me so hard literally right now? Come on. I went out of my way to look for a VOD of someone who recorded this. First thing you tell me is like, you came here to listen to the song. You must be horrendously depressed. Thank you. Sorry. Slightly tangential to the I don't actually want to be sad right now. Anyways. There's a process, but if you're new to it, even if you develop a mental model, still will take a lot of time. Kind of like StarCraft or strategy games are really complicated to new people. But if you played a bunch, you already know the language effectively. Yeah, I wasn't suggesting whether making a mental model was hard or not hard, but I think people aren't cognizant of the fact that, like, the way to play a game or to, like, learn a skill is you actually need to put effort into, like, creating a mental model for yourself. Right? Remembering exact details about every single thing about any action or whatever is, like, not compressing it into, like, digestible information that your brain can actually use. Because, like, the thing is, people do these inherently, right? So, like, if you're playing an action game and you're invested and you're trying to learn, and the game is, like, sort of teaching you along the way, like, how to do the thing, right? Like, you'll learn it, probably. But when there's kind of these abstract concepts like playing a fighting game or like playing Yu-Gi-Oh or something, it's harder to build the mental model because you have to do it manually. Or like more manually than, you know, other times. And then you'll get all kinds of like excuses that get in the way. Like, I haven't played a fighting game, therefore making the mental model is more difficult. So I'm not going to do it. And it's like, yeah, it's probably going to be hard, like, I get that. I'm just saying that you can evaluate what is actually hard about it. And then also move towards building a mental model. It's part of the concept, it's not everything, but some people aren't even aware that it's a fact. Now I need to go watch Plastic Memories. I don't know about that, but sure. I have a joke. Want to hear it? I don't know. It depends. Is it a good joke? I don't want to hear any bad jokes. Low quality jokes. Oh, you were saying you play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot and Go Monkey. That's fair. That anime is depressing. Personally, Gundam Iron Blood Orphans got me sad. Main characters die, but their dreams live on, which sucks because I enjoy the cast. Jeez. Yeah, that one's a little edgy. I don't know about that one. Oh my goodness, it's Sue Ships. How are we gonna beat Sue Ships? Every time I see unexpected die, it's just like... And then unexpectedly they die. Unexpected die. I wasn't expecting the die. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna remove that one. It's a little edgy. I don't know. When I think about it, it's kind of like, I don't know. Might be a touchy subject for some people. I hate stairs. They keep staring at me. Damn it. You wanna know why I hate stairs, Fumo? Always feels like they're up to something. Oh, man. Humor is not funny. Man, I really want sushi now. Can't believe you'd do this to me. I died inside when I heard that joke? Good. That's the point. You were supposed to die on the inside. Alright, well, players effects in sequence based on the materials. Draw a thing. This thing can make a second attack. Once per turn, when your can monster special summons from the extra can inflict battle damage to your opponent. Okay. Let us make a Dionea. Also, Plute, you are on deck. Stare jokes are great, even if they take steps to make them good. Get out! You must leave! You are a leave. Please leave. You are not permitted back here. Get out! Yo. That's like super not really cool, dude. I can't believe you do that. I guess if I set the thing, I could have responded to that. Damn. That's a little unfortunate. I think we're gonna prosper for 2 here. Or 3, sorry. This, and I guess this. Oh my god. The parallel exceed would have been quite good before. Alright. Imagine playing trap checks with no Sarah. Honestly feels kind of bad. Monster Reborn. Excuse me? Okay. Why? What was the purpose of this? Making a 4 overlay? A rank 4? Abyss Dweller. I think I will do myself a favor and do this. Oh no. What am I going to do? They have dwelled my abyss. I'm kind of curious what they found. Alright, friend. You have put the wrong monster in the graveyard. Banish these two. What is Abyss Dweller's stat line? 1400? I've been meaning to put another card in this deck, and I think I didn't do it. So if I remember to do it, I'll do it after this one. Do. Honestly, I didn't really care for Abyss Dweller's effect. I just wanted another XYZ, not gonna lie. Yeah, but you detached the incorrect one because it let me IDP your boss monster. There was no way you could have known that. I just, like, was laughing to myself, is all. I really want to just, like, Baguski you, but I think that's not really... It wouldn't have mattered. I wanted to draw 2. I mean, I don't really understand. So I can't IDP your thing if, like, you don't have the monster in your graveyard, which was the main thing I was talking about. Oh, either way, it would have been banished. To get it to have detach 2, meaning you would... So you needed it in the graveyard to reattach? I'll reread the card. I might have missed something. Thank you for correcting me. So what I understood was there were 3 materials attached to the thing that got banished. If this is XYZ summoned. Based on things, you can only do this once per turn. Oh, this is based on what's inside of it? Shari meant that it had draw 1. I know how the card works. Bad draw is sad. What would have made you draw better? This one? Any Sue ship? What would any Sue ship have allowed you to do? Gamble. I see. What would you have been gambling on? Which is better than nothing? That is technically correct, yes. Everyone, instant sadness flares. Just watch into up, over and over again. Then when you're done, don't watch the rest of the movie. I see. Got it. Yeah, you can concede at any time if you'd like. I just, you know, trap tricks are kind of slow. Especially when they don't have their 2.5k beater that they normally have on the field. So, game's just a little slower to close out. But good game. Thank you for the game. Sue ships. Still not 100% sure what they do, outside of maybe make like a Xyz summon and kind of die. I feel bad. I'm not trying to bully you too hard, but all I've heard about Sue ships is that they're a little sussy. They're really cool though, which is unfortunate. It's unfortunate when they have, you know, they have some cool stuff, but then they're just sussy. Sous chefs make rank 4s and rank 5s. Got it. That is the thing they do, I suppose. You could re-enter the queue after Plute, I think. If anybody would like to play a game, if anybody would like to play a game, please let me know so that I can add you to the queue. We do, in fact, keep track of people who are in queue. I think I'm going to change decks to this one. Because half the time this deck doesn't work, and the other half the time it's really fun. So we're gonna do that. Wouldn't mind going again. Okay. With a different deck? You can play whatever you want. Okay. If there are any new shy people who would like a duel, please let me know. Or if you don't want to, that's also okay. Just, you know. Simply that it is available to you. Reasoning. I think this hand's terrible. I think it's quite bad. If this was actual Lumina, it would be a little bit better. God damn it. Alright, Big Mill. Ooh, we flipped a Malicious. It's pretty good. Oh, and a Jet Synchron? Wait, that's actually pretty good. We're popping off! Let's go! Summon the Chaos Boy. Wait, why can't I summon him? He's supposed to be in here, right? Oh, he's an 8, isn't he? Do I build Halka Fibrax first then? Probably makes sense. I don't want that live adaptation to exist, Rance. I'm gonna hard pass on that. Antivirus, I know you're trying to keep me safe and I appreciate that, but for God's sake, not every file I download from a sketchy website is a virus. I like how you even called it a sketchy website. That's pretty mean. That will also cause instant sadness. You know what, you're right. Sorry, I forgot the context of why you were saying it. But yes, I think that'll cause me instant sadness. What do I want to add to my hand? Because I can add any of these. I don't have any normal summons, so I think we're adding a danger. I don't remember what these do, though. I think this is the good one. I've downloaded a car in the past. But have you ever downloaded more RAM? I don't know what I'm supposed to send off of this foolish. Let's find out. I guess I could just send like a wolf. Ooh, I could send Snow. That's actually pretty good. Or Destrudo. Both of those are pretty good. Let's send Snow. What do I want to do now? I don't remember what this deck's supposed to do. I think it makes it. I think it leaves Halka Fibrax on the board. And then it also wants to build a Dagda. And then I don't know what else it does, or don't really remember. I think we could make a IP mask with this and this card. And then we can make like a Dagda. And then we can make love our dark monsters. So now we want to make Dagda over here, and then we'll make for this thing. My antivirus is like my mother trying to stop me from walking down the sketchy alley that I've been using daily for years now. Perhaps. You never know. Could be one sussy boy just waiting for you. Perhaps. Okay. So we have Summon, Snow, and Plague Spreader. Plague Spreader doesn't do anything here, so now we pass. We are going to meme on our opponent by scythe locking them like a rude boy. We're gonna be rude. Very rude. You don't want Jack Black in a white anime wig singing about economy while Amy Schumer and cat ears falling on the floor. Okay, how about Rock as Lawrence and Kevin Hart as Haro? They're a popular duo. Apparently, Spice and Wolf is on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll. Apparently, Spice and Wolf is on Crunchyroll right now, and I really want to rewatch it. I should take the time to do that, I think. They set a spell card, the Fool! It's time to be Crocked. Do I negate that? They get to draw, like... They actually get to draw a few cards off of this. I think we negate that. They're gonna be Scythe locked, we get another negate. Like... That just seems fine. Can confirm Crunchyroll has it. I use my friend's account daily. Yes. It's just Spice and Wolf used to not be readily available, and the only way to watch it was on suspicious websites. So... But now it is available, and that's super exciting. Apparently it holds up. The animation is less so, but it's not necessarily what after. Oh, I should turn chain off. Turn chain to auto. Unexpected die. I think we're safe to negate this. Is Barone a girl? Hold up. Yeah, looks like she has booba. There's like booba, there's like some hips. Kind of looks like female to me. That's a bit sus, my guy. Why is that sus? I am on suspicious websites daily. Oh no. I have PTSD from being a child and putting a virus on the family computer. And that was probably given me a lot of paranoia and PTSD. I installed adware on my family's computer. Oh no. Fun times. Yeah, I think I've installed like I don't think it was adware, but it was like a search bar or a search. Yeah. Like every single search bar, right? That is not trusted is like bad or whatever. There's a lot of bad search bars out there that are just like malware. I remember trying to get it off was like a nightmare. Hello, Shizuki. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. My opponent has a lot of back row. I don't know how I feel about that. Damn, 24 votes on if people would be interested in seeing me do a ranked ladder stream. Majority says yes. I guess next week isn't going to be viewer duels, it's going to be ranked. We'll just try to shred through the gold ranks and then nut on people. Master Duel has changed so much when I'm gone. I'm curious to ask what you think has changed. It's possible that it changed, but I'm not exactly sure what you were referring to. Burrow time. Pop whatever the heck this is. Start summoning random trash. Ooh, you know what I want to make here? The best card in the game. This is why I wanted to make the deck. Minerva is very cute. Big fan. Oops. Oh, I should have detached Snow, huh? I'd like to look at the card, please. Wow, so cute. Who would have guessed? Flaris likes the Priestess card with wings. Crazy. Super unexpected. Hello, Ray? Rie? How do I pronounce your name? But welcome nonetheless. Can I interest you in a game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Of Yu-Gi monsters? Ria, then don't worry about it. I have given up, and yes, let me launch Master Duel. Okay. Got it. I can banish this. And something else. Then I think we can do this. This seems quite good. And shuffle away the face down and then go for lethal. Cool. I think that's just it. I'm gonna continue activating effects because they're fun. Not BM, by the way. Oh, is there a specific point to what I was shuffling back? Yeah, let's just go do the damage. Get him. Okay. Riev is new. So are you interested, Riev, in like, do you have time? Because the duel queue is in the top left, so that's the list of people who are playing. Thank you for the game. So you can wait? Okay. So I'll put you fourth then. Sometimes I like to give priority to newer people, because all of these people have played today. But if you're fine with waiting, then I'll put you fourth. P3 Burr. Let's play bees. Yeah, so we're playing against Lone next. This was you, right? I think? Yeah, I think this was you. Okay. On deck we have Matax. Afterwards, Kumo. Afterwards, I think this is a good one. $200. Bam. Big 200 damage. Now, ooh, we can Hulk a Fiber Axe. I don't understand the function of Hulk in this deck. I don't actually know what it does. I think it, I don't know what it does. I'm gonna just not do it and go into this one. And assume that it is okay. Interesting. I think this is a bit of a concern. Like Twinbo, get him. Now we're gonna make a... I want to make this one. I'm gonna assume that this just works. Even though it probably doesn't. If we memed on ourselves, then I suppose we memed on ourselves. Yeah, we don't have another summon here to do anything particular. All we can do is make this and then pass. Oh, it's so bad. Alright guys, we made an Atlas. Look at how strong my Atlas is. It's so powerful. How can they ever beat my towers? It's so strong. It's invincible. Oh man. Oh, am I getting like super comboed? I'm gonna go use the washroom, guys. I'll be right back. Behave yourselves as you watch Ignister combo. Have fun watching this. I'm gonna be right back. Man, I totally forgot the chain off. I'm such a dummy. Alright, there we go. I thought I didn't have any actions. I'm gonna be real with you. But damn. It's like all these like hyper extra super extra long combo decks I just like feel like I don't need to be sitting at my computer for. You know what I mean? Same. Yeah, it's like there's stuff to do. Like, I understand that I have to interact with them. I just, like... Normally the first, like, 10 minutes of them kind of doing stuff isn't, like, required for me to be here. It's cool they can pull off this combo and all, but, like, don't make me sit through it. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Long combos are okay, right? I just, like... For example, like, Ignister, like, even if you try to interact with it mid-combo, it basically doesn't do anything. Whereas, like, if it's a combo where you sort of know where all the steps are or where the choke points are, then, like, you can do something about it. But, like, Ignister, Phantom Knights, like, those decks, there's, like, almost no good place to, like, start doing stuff. Or, like, to throw your interaction. This is like, damn. I think we want to interact here, though. This seems correct. Alright, one of these days I'm gonna get priority. I'm on break, what's the Munchkin doing? Watching my opponent... nut. You wanna know why I can't activate the Nibiru? Is because I have this on the field. That's the most hilarious non-bow I've ever seen in my entire life. That's so funny. I didn't even think that this locks me out of using Nibiru. They can't even destroy it either so that I can use the Nibiru. That's, like, hilarious. This is the funniest non-bow I've seen in my entire life. Why would you ever put Nibiru in a deck that is playing Invincible Atlas? This is awful. Wow. The reason why I like Ignister combos is because they get a big beat stick. Yeah, the thing they end on is a twin attacking Axis Code Tucker, to my understanding. So I think we're dead, unless my opponent gets rid of this Atlas somehow. Like, because that'd be kind of good. What a terrible card. They didn't even use their entire field. Yeah, I don't know what the correct thing would be here. Don't you want to make Jammer first before you access code? So that's 53 plus the 3k in the graveyard? Oh, it's 0. That's hilarious. They could make something else here, no? Because they're at 56 right now. A second access code. You know what? That makes sense. Two fat access codes. Spectacular. You want to know why we lost this game? Is because we summoned Invincible Atlas. And I've never felt more betrayed by a deck in my entire life. Because whoever made this deck was like, Nibiru in the deck that does not let you summon any other monster types is good. Alright. I mean, I'd say GG, but I literally didn't do anything, so. Game, though, you got me. I'm just like super tilted because it literally didn't let me Nibiru. Alright, Mattax is next. I mean, I don't know if you were watching or not watching Lone, but generally my modus operandi when my opponent starts playing a solo combo deck is that I literally get up from my seat. The result would have been the same. I had a Link Spider. So just out of curiosity, what do you do after like both access codes get Nibiru'd? Like I don't actually know what your course of action is after that. I hadn't seen you were also on YouTube? Yeah. We are currently multi-streaming. Yeah, so I'm wondering what the line is after, like, both access codes get Nibiru. Because that's where I would have used it. Normally, you only summon one. Okay, so if one of them gets Nibiru. Oh, you can make a Link Spider and then summon something from your hand? Is that how that works? Normally, the end board of Ignister is Nibiru token. That's super funny. That one you made unaffected by card effects. Okay. I'm kind of curious where the correct place to Nibiru is then. But yeah, I'm tilted because the boss monster was literally like, you can't summon anything except for insects. So like, the only hope at trying to win a game against like masturbatory combo deck is to like interrupt it somewhere, right? But like, you can't interrupt it if you can't use your only interaction out of your hand. So Templar generally. Okay. Yeah, like I've played against Ignister on ladder before. It's just like annoying because I need to like get up from my chair, wait like 5 minutes, and then come back, and it's probably the correct place to Nibiru. It's also the same thing against Phantom Knights. It's like kind of annoying. Let's play this time. I think vTubers has officially lost its rights to being played today, because it gave me Nibiru Invincible Atlas. Fumo is on deck. Oh, sorry, I didn't actually read this. A good time to Nibiru Ignister is when they have the materials to make a rival. Yeah. I think we lead Prosby. I'm gonna regret doing that later. Yeah, so those are a lot of words. I don't know exactly how to interact with the words that you are saying. But, like, basically my issue with, like, Ignister and Phantom Knights is that, like, the correct place to interact with them, I guess Heroes to an extent as well do the same thing. So, like, your combo is, like, actually 50 steps long, and the correct place to interact with it is on step, like, 39. And I think the other problem is that, like, if you have the interaction for it, you literally just have to sit there and wait until step 39. So, like, you kind of know you have the game because you have the interaction, but, like, you have to wait. And it's like, Christ, I just don't want to wait until step 39 to interact with my opponent. So, like, normally I'm not tilted when I either have the interaction or don't have the interaction. The reason I'm tilted is that I thought I had the interaction, but I didn't. Because I literally had a card on field that said, you can't use the only good card here. Like, you have the card in your hand. You can use it, except you can't. So I think I would have had the game, basically, if I, you know, could actually use the card in my hand. But you were saying there was, like, some kind of Link Spider line that I don't fully understand. Someone from YouTube had suggested that the end board for Ignister is Nibiru token, so I don't really know. Now my Medolce combos are a bit rusty. Which, by the way, Medolce, the correct place to interact is Petting Sussor, so, you know. This is probably a 20-step combo where the correct place to interact with it is at step 4. So. Just in case it looked like a double standard to you. I did also technically just play a grass deck, which incidentally has like a lot of the same annoyances, but oh, we also made a mistake. Shit. Well, this sucks. I think we kind of messed up. Because I forgot I had the messenger lotto in my Alright. Let's just sadly set this and pass the turn. Yeah, Rance, it is kind of like fighting against a zoning character. The thing about card games, though, that's like a little bit different from how like fighting games work, is that like a zoning character is effectively asking you to make a mistake while they're playing their zoning game plan, right? But like against a combo deck, like a linear combo deck, there's like 1 or 2 correct places to interact normally, and then you do that, and then it's over. Right? So kind of, I feel like the difference between it being like real-time and turn-based actually matters a lot for that. So... What is this? Wait, what is triggering right now? Vampire Familiar, right? Oh, it's getting special summon. Did you say something about adding me to the queue? I put my headset down. I think I may have forgotten to or have not added you yet because I was too busy tilting off the face of the planet. For Phantom Knights, I ashed their Link 3 and they end their turn. I think I have done similarly and they did not end their turn, but I don't actually know what the difference is. Rave, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to House Lyria. Yeah, Lone. So, like, for real, the reason, like, I wasn't... So, the thing with combo decks is that, like, I'm okay with combo decks. The thing that tilted me specifically was, like, I thought I had the out literally in my hand because I've played the matchup before, and I'm like, oh, this guy's screwed. Like, I'm just gonna, like, nib them, and it's, like, it's hilarious. It's literally content. But I could not, so now I'm tilted. Like, I can play against Ignisters, but just like, it's really tilting when you thought you had a thing, but you just like straight up don't. So yeah, I think it's Star and then Lum. Like, I'm familiar with the matchup, and I've made many Ignister players cry. It's just like, Atlas literally said, like, you can't nib. It's like, and I was just thinking, like, I net decked the list, obviously. I'm not a B-Trooper aficionado, but it's like, probably the Nibiru is there for when you go second, and I get that, but like, how am I gonna have Nib in my deck with my unkillable monster that says I can't use Nib? Like, you can't even assume that your opponent's gonna remove Atlas before combat phase because it is invincible. So, like, why would you put Nibiru in your deck? That's fine, Stars. It's no problem. I can remove you. Literally, this is my job. It's not my job, but I'm saying it is kind of my job. I really wish I knew what the hell was going on the other side of the board so that I could use my stuff. What do you do? I don't even think this matters, but we'll do it anyways. You got your wisdom teeth removed. That sounds brutal. I'm honestly surprised that you were even playing Yu-Gi-Oh! After having your wisdom teeth removed. I was like KO'd for like a while. I'm not sure I understand. Loan. I see. That sounds good. I think I remember about my operation, it took a while. I also remember, because, like, I wasn't put under. So, like, I remember them, like, debating whether they were going to remove part of some of the tooth. They had to, like, cut one of the teeth into multiple pieces. And then one of the roots was, like, stuck in my jaw or something. And I think it's still there. I don't know if it's, like, bonded to my jaw or something, but they basically said, like, so we removed 90% of the tooth, but there's still, like, a shard of tooth stuck there. And they said they can just leave it there. And I'm like, that's very suspicious. I'm surprised that you can just leave it there. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to destroy. I think it's this. I hope I won't have wisdom teeth. I think people always have wisdom teeth. No? Like, wisdom teeth are just like a thing people have, right? So this one's going to be a bit weird. I'm going to detach this. Oh, I was supposed to shuffle that, wasn't I? Sorry, I need like 2 seconds to focus because I literally made a mistake last turn. And I don't... I'm trying to figure out how to undig my hole, basically. Because not getting some spell cards off of Messenger Lotto is quite bad. And I think we fixed it. But I'm gonna like take a few seconds to focus so that I can actually play the game correctly instead of stalling my opponent. I also think I'm just about ready to regret the fact that I banished a Tiramisu instead of a second Alamode. So I don't know if this fetches the negate. I don't think I have another summon. I also don't think I can get rid of the Shadow Vampire. Yeah, I think that's literally all I can do. Okay, everybody has wisdom teeth, but not everybody has to get them removed. Yeah. Is that just lethal? Okay. I was wondering, like, what negates, if any, were, like, on board. I just kind of, like... Alright, well, I guess we did it. Got him. Well, GG. Yeah, I was a little bit scared when you started doing vampire things, because I was like, what the heck is happening here? I don't know. Okay. I mean, to be fair, if it's in the gums will form over it. Yeah, so I think that's what they said, was basically like, we can just leave that shard of tooth there, it's not going to do anything. Like, the gums will... if the gums are there, like, it's not a big deal. Everybody has wisdom teeth, but the important part is if you have to get them removed, because some people get them removed and some people don't. Yeah. I tend to not pack much negates in my decks. I see. That is an interesting strategy that I've never considered in my entire life. Alright, Fumo is next. Table 1, I suppose. I'm back. I probably will not be able to play. Damn. That is unfortunate. I'm sorry to make you wait, even though you can't play. You would have been on deck if there was a time constraint that I knew about. I would have put you sooner. You have to go in 15 minutes, so that's that. Okay. I was gonna say, if you thought that we could finish a game in 15 minutes, I could put you first, but I don't know. If I shouldn't worry about it, then I will not worry about it. Take you off the queue. Lone is on deck. How much longer will you stream? Honestly, probably not that much longer. I have like a number of things that I want to be working on, so I think it will probably end soon. I have a tendency to go way overboard with Master Duel streams. I just go for way too long, but I should probably go work on the things that I have not had energy for. By the way, good job on the model. Thank you. I did make it myself. I'm assuming that is why you're commenting on it. It's like the one thing I have. My only content that makes me slightly different is that I could make my own thing. Thanks for reading the panels. Yeah, I want to take a once-over on the emotes probably when... if, I guess, because I don't actually know if memberships ever become available. I think I'm going to do a once-over on the emotes. But they are also all currently just available, so... Pick a number between 1 to 4. 17. The more I see Flark, it becomes obvious that the reason why you don't want us to see his hands was because he has a BDSM. What are you talking about? You can literally see his hands. Like, right there. What's wrong with you? They're there. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. We'll be here for next stream, or at least I'll try to. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Friendly reminder that I do stream variety. Tomorrow we're gonna be walking through the ashtray maze. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm a little concerned. I've had a lot of thoughts in my head, but I'm trying to like not delve too far into them because I feel like that's besides the point of what I'm trying to do tomorrow. We'll be walking through the ashtray maze. Hopefully that'll be interesting to people. Also, welcome, Boneless. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to House Lyria. But, sorry, I don't know if you've already taken off or not, but my schedule is on Twitter, if you would like to know it. Since I do stream variety, that might be useful for you to know. $17 is my favorite number between 1 and 4. Hell yeah. Oh my god, please. It's been so long since I played the Dolces. just like trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I think the last thing that I have to do is make a... So we find ticket here, and then we... get promenade as our last search. And that's it. Okie dokie. Let's prospe to see if there's any other interaction on top of my deck. I don't know why I have a birthday in this deck still. Don't think that is supposed to be there anymore. That's a good piece of interaction to have on top of my deck. In case we're playing against Ignister, we can now Nibiru them, because we're not playing a deck that restricts the ability to play the Nibiru card. Jokes aside, yeah, I don't know if this one's specifically Flark, but the Lyria Light is a cute mascot, I think. They're or Chibi Night Boy. Or girl, you know. I have a 1% female audience viewership, I think. I think it's 1%. You are lagging a lot. Okay, well, good luck. I'm sorry that you are lagging. No way, 1 whole percent. Yeah, I know, right? It's fluctuated, but... I feel like something about me has been mentioned, but I don't quite know. I'm not sure. I don't know if this is correct, but here we is. I don't know what exactly a Balancer Lord is. He's got a cool shield. Oh, no, it's math. It's math people. Got it. That is different than not math people. Ooh, that's a good one. I think also what we're gonna do is... My understanding is the Math Mechs have some, like, graveyard recursion, so I think I'm also gonna activate this. This could be the incorrect place to be doing this, but we're gonna do it anyways. Droplet. Bruh. Why are you dropleting glass souffle? Target one face-up monster on the field. You cannot special summon from the extra sort of thing. Special summon this from hand, and if you do, the target monster gains 1k until end of turn. I think we can cross out the droplet. Oh, we don't play droplet in this deck anymore. Oh no. In which case, let's cross out. Man, I don't know. let's cross out Frostbeat. Got him. And I actually don't know if I want to fight over this. There's no like specific graveyard effects in the graveyard right now, so I think we can wait. I'm really wondering if the graveyard shuffle was like bad enough to justify this droplet. Maybe one imperm could be a droplet instead, so that I can still get it off of crossout. This guy just had 3 additions in hand? That's hilarious. Three of them things. Thank you for voting on the poll, by the way. Anybody who has voted on it. I know we've been doing viewer duels for a while, so, like, you know, I wasn't really sure if people wanted me to just keep doing viewer duels. Oh. Or not. So thanks for answering that. I don't know what we'll do on, like, a ranked stream, but we can figure it out when we get there. I think I've also mentioned before that I may want to play other card games, but honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh's been pretty, like, chill, right? So I don't really mind, like, continuing to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Would you like to change where you're attacking? Yeah. Not my bird. Yeah, I swear this deck had like graveyard recursion and stuff, but maybe like triple addition is not really where you want to be. Okie dokie. Here's time. Let us shuffle away your boys. The deck I'm going to be using is not the best. I see. Does that imply what you would like me to play? Because I've been going mostly random. It should be lethal, by the way, in case you would like to concede, but I won't force you to concede if you would like me to hit you. that's like what you're into or something. Damn, kinda, I guess. It's not bad, it's just super easy to negate. Yeah, I mean, you know. Thanks for the duel. It's like... The thing about playing, like, a negatable deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it's always possible to play a deck that can be negated, right? Like, I think Midolces, for the most part, are, like, a very negatable deck. Like, they have some tricks, right? Like, they can have a double summon. And then they have a free summon off of Petting Sussor. But, like, if you Ash Petting Sussor, there's, like, only so much they can do. Right? So, like, you can play decks that are negatable, but have, like, upsides. You can negate me anywhere and I die. Okay. Sure. Let's play Sidra, I guess. That's a deck that's probably good, but probably bad. Math bricks hit me hard. Yeah, I was like, I swear math mechs do something, right? But sometimes they don't, I suppose. Oh. Wasn't sure if you could hear me being fast and stuff. Meant to go first, but whatever. Well, you made the blind second deck go first, so that's saying something. I don't think this hand does anything. I think this is actually factually just a brick. You can discard one other monster. Special summon this. If there's a normal special summon, you can target a thing. I think I know what this does, actually. I think this makes a Seeger. I think that is like the only thing that it can do. But we can do it. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of just like glossed over this, but what was missing from that hand throw? Like, I don't... What could have gotten you past the, like, 1 or 2 negates? Because I know I negated the Xyz monster, but... Like, I was waiting for something. I was, like, pretty sure there was more things. And I don't remember what they are, but I remember playing against Mathmex, and they, like, you know, did something after you negate their Xyz summon. Well, that's a card. I suppose my opponent has bricked. Well, I'm gonna summon a DP, I guess. Wait, I think I wasn't supposed to summon DP, sorry. I was trying to remember. I'll leave the DP in defense position and not use it. Or, like, not reanimate it. Were you the person who requested that I didn't use DP? I forgot. Because I can just, like, leave this stuff off to the side and not use it. I just forgot. because I top decked the thing and I was like, whoa, crazy. But I can literally just not use it. This card, it's fine. Yeah, I can just destroy it and not reanimate it. It's fine. Because I think literally you were the person who requested that I didn't use it, so that's kind of just like a my bad thing, you know. So I think I can decline the reanimation. Yeah, I can just like not activate this. And then I won't activate Celestial either. It's fine. You needed other monsters than addition. Yeah, were they like... Do they special summon from like graveyard or hand? Like, I'm trying to remember what their effects are, but I literally can't remember, so... Like, they're, like, special summon from hand or, like, graveyard or something, right? Don't they? Like, each of them has, like, some weird summon, right? I mean, don't normal summon the DP when I told you I wasn't gonna use it. I mean, sure, you can use it, but also, like, man. I extended the olive branch to you, and this is what you do to me. They can special summon from hand and go into, like, a synchro plane. I see. So you have, like, a synchro extender of some kind? It's just, like, been so long. Whitefish salvage. Okay. This is sharks or something. Oh, it's a big beat stick that would have one-shotted me. Okay. TPO reminds me of how people hated Raigeki back in the day. That or Maneater Bug. Those cards were fun trolls. Yeah, you know... I don't necessarily think Raigeki is like a fun troll, you know what I mean? It's just like a good card. Right? I get that people hate the card. Or like don't want to have to play against it. Which I can facilitate. But I just like forgot. I am being dwelled in the abyss. Please do not dwell my abyss. Oh, am I getting the XYZ thingy again? Because that'd be, like, actually hilarious. The XYZ suck move? No. It's some random fish that I do not know what it does. XYZ Remora. Oh, this card's played in, Isn't this card played in, Virtual World? I thought it was. Do not know which one I'm supposed to get rid of. I'm gonna say getting rid of one of them is probably correct. Bloop. I am not sure where my opponent goes from here. I simply do not know. There's a special summon, to my understanding. It's probably because people naturally hate when their strategy gets countered, especially when they've already spent so much time setting it up. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that, like, people experience loss aversion when their board gets broken. So, like, you're hoping to hold on to all these resources and stuff, but then, like, you feel really bad when you lose it. And you want to, like... Because you don't want to lose it, you can instead be angry at the card that, like, removed it for you. My distaste for DPE knows no bounds. Interesting way of saying it. Opponent end phased. Interesting. Well, I think what we're gonna do is this. Let's jam into our own DPE. See if our opponent knows to be slick. Imperm. My Seeger? Sure. Evenly matched. Get him. That was the Imperm column. That's hilarious. Don't worry, guys. We were throwing for content. Oh. Don't worry, guys. We were just throwing for content. I had the situation under control. I had it under control. It's fine. It was just a prank. We were just pranking our opponent a little bit. That definitely wasn't on purpose, and I was saved because I had two evenly matched in my hand. It was just a prank. It was just a funny joke. Oh my god. Disgusting. Well, that was almost very embarrassing. Oh man. Yeah, I think now we add a hearse? Yours? Maybe we just don't do anything and we pass. I don't know. Don't have any interaction, but yeah, I think letting my opponent draw 2 more cards is not ideal. Do you think of the funny Shark Boys? I've played against sharks before. I've played against, I think, both pure sharks, and I've played against, like, shark frog, like, control stuff. I think it takes a lot to surprise me. Because people Like, I don't want to say I've played every single deck on Master Duel, but I feel like I've played against... I think I've played against every deck that people, like, assume is going to surprise somebody, and then I've played against most of the meta. So it's like you can't... Right? Does, like, that range make sense? So, like, any meta deck wouldn't surprise me. Most of tier 2 that's, like, playable, but people don't really play a lot, I've played against. So, like, Cubics, Sharks, played against all of these. And then, like, the actual, like, pure meme decks, like, usually don't work well enough for me to, like, notice what they're doing. Like, Plute, it seems like Plute assembled some kind of, like, Rube Goldberg machine contraption. But, like, I just didn't understand what it did, because it didn't get to do anything. Or, like, the Jack Knight stuff. Like, the Knight deck, right? Like, I've seen those cards before. I've just never seen them, like, only as the engine and without, like, any other payoff. Or I don't know if my opponent just bricked for 17 turns because I bricked for 17 turns. So, not sure. So it takes a fair bit to surprise me. I mean, it's also backed up by the, like, many years of playing cards that I've played against. So, like, if it's some kind of deck that maybe is something that I haven't seen before, it can still usually be categorized as a type of deck that I can understand. So, like, yeah, you had a payoff in the deck, you just didn't draw them. Yeah. So, like, for example, the Knight deck is, like, a mid-range infinite graveyard recursion value deck. So it's like, I kind of understand what that is. Also, I feel like you have unfortunately made the most grievous misplay you could possibly do against Lightning Storm, which is summoning Zeus in attack position. And I'm very sorry for your loss. But unless it's invincible, and I'm about to get clowned on, pretty sure this works. I refuse to summon Zeus in defense. But why, though? Three Zeus activations. I've been shown what for. Okay. Submerge. So I think we can, yeah, we can power bomb. I was like, I'm pretty sure we can power bomb. Pretty sure. Don't think any attacks made this effect. Yes, this should be game. Provided I don't mess up any of these clicks. Just attacks for 12k something rather. Yeah. Thank you for the game. Include single piece of Exodia in a deck just to mess with the opponent. If you had gotten off your normal fun combo, you would have won. What was the normal combo that you're supposed to get to? Is there like an OTK something sitting in the wings. Just to just make you have 0 attack across the board. I see. Right. Is there anybody outstanding who wanted to have a game? Because I don't think Nathan has ever been here for a Yu-Gi-Oh stream, I think. Nathan, did you want to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi Monsters? If not, that is okay. Not very familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, but definitely didn't expect your opponents suddenly go from 5k life points to 0 in one turn. Yeah, I would say that's pretty normal. Fumu is currently practicing. Okay. Can try again, but I want to let others who haven't gone yet go. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it then. We're sort of playing against the same people. I think normally I would continue going if I didn't want to make sure I got some other stuff done. But I'm gonna go do that, I think. Sadly, I don't play and I'm not familiar with the game enough to be able to play. That's fine. I just wasn't sure if you were, like, in a Yu-Gi-Oh stream labeled Yu-Gi-Oh viewer duels in order to play. Yeah, I just came to watch? Yeah, that's fine. It was a good stream. You got destroyed twice. I think, honestly, that's normally what happens. Sometimes I get memed on by my card saying I can't summon Nibiru, but I think I'm pretty confident in playing in the casual realm of Yu-Gi-Oh! Against most casual or tier 2 decks. Okay, so let's wrap it up. I'll say, if you're here to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or watch gameplay, etc. or whatever, I'll say thank you so much for watching. If you're taking off, have a good one. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Appreciate it. By the looks of the poll, people actually want to watch me play ranked. Honestly, I have no idea why. That's kind of a joke, but, you know. If you guys want to watch me play ranked, maybe I'll schedule a ranked stream so that we can meme on people on ladder. But if you'd like to stick around, I'm going to make a token. I forgot to add that, by the way. I meant to have a token count, but didn't put it on screen yet. I'll have to work on that. Okay. So, Fumo, I think I haven't made a token for you. Did you want a token? I can disband the room. Because I think last stream you were talking about how you were going to think about what you wanted me to draw. You would like a token. Understandable. What token would you like? We'll go to the strategy meeting in a moment. Hello, Hans. Welcome. We're just wrapping up. Hey, yo, what the hell, pause? What's the AO for? Welcome, Jack, I guess. The cat from the game Battle Cats. Okay. I am unfamiliar with that. Okay, 1, 2... Okay, so first thing we should do is we should stamp off this stream. Take a token from Ganyu's back. And put it over here. Tomorrow we'll be walking through the ashtray maze in Control. If that premise sounds interesting to you, please look forward to it. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hoping it goes well, but to be honest with you, I have no idea. But what is the cat from the game Battle Cats? Okay, it is a circle. Understandable. I think this is a replicatable being that hopefully, you know, hopefully in the future Battle Cats doesn't copy strike me for having it on my end screen. Alright. This is for Fumo. Let's make a 32 by 32 token. And we're going to make a cat. I'm going to make a slight adjustment to the cat because I would like to start with our circle. Oh, there we go. Like this. We're going to give him a little hat. Gonna give him a little hat. And the ears are gonna poke through the hat. This. And we have 4 stubby legs. 3, 4. We've got a silly looking face. This is kind of hard, actually. The face is so tiny. Alright, there we go. There's our battle cat with slight alteration. Legally distinct. That is for Fumo. Alright, Fumo, welcome to House Lyria. There's your token. He's got a little hat. Because I felt like it. Alright, so tomorrow, Control stream. It'll be a little different. I'm not super sure how I want to do it yet. You'd figure by now I would have figured out the details, but I have a couple things in mind that I'll probably be doing. Yeah, totally original OC, do not steal. For sure. So we'll be walking through the ashtray maze. There's a couple things I'm not super sure about that I want to figure out. I think I want to have a timer on screen, probably, that I will be doing, but anyways, I'll have to think about it after doing other stuff for tonight. So if you chose to stick around, hopefully Jack chose to stick around. It'll never get old, because, you know, there's so many people who probably like step in and are like, you know, this stream's not for me, I'm gonna take off. Totally reasonable. And then sometimes it's like they walk in and they're like, hey, yo, what the hell, pause? That's great. Never get over that one. So, all right, thanks so much, everybody. I'll say, hope you have a good one, and I hope to see you soon. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.